Planet Peterson. All right, tap screen, like live, share it out to your buddies. IO pisses off liberals.
Hey, so if Trump stuck his fingers in your mom's rancid, cavernous vagina, would you call that rape?
Before you bring down the live, why don't you actually...
Three-letter words lie.
And it's being...
He's gonna pardon a human trafficker and serial rapist because he is one too.
I got a real question.
Hold on, y'all.
Is this?
Hold on.
He moved her into a cushy state prison. Serial rapist because he is one too.
Hold on.
And
He moved her in
Everyone shut up.
she was not
a closeted incel support group. What's up, guys?
Okay, so why are you here?
Because this is a support group for people who are incels that are also in the closet, and that's why they hate women. They deny their own sexuality.
Wait, so perfect. If this is what this... Wait,
Yeah, you're projecting your insecurities onto women.
1 second. So if that's
Broke
true,
ass
if that's true,
incel.
if that's what this live
Broke
is,
ass.
you join, therefore you are a
Broke.
member of that particular group.
You're broke.
No, you guys need to stay on mute. So
Guy has sound effects talking to 35 people.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Sound effects
Shut
with...
the fuck up, bitch.
Or
Answer the
what?
fucking question. If you
Or
are
what?
participating in this particular group, does that not make you a member of this group?
That's hilarious that you're conceding that you're in the closet and an incel.
No. You're actually
I don't care what you think about me.
by your own admission. So can you actually answer the question? Does that make you a member of this group?
It makes both of us. I'm not the one who's insecure about it.
So
You
both
are.
of us. You are literally an incel. Okay. This
How do you
isn't
have
the
a
live for
soundboard?
you. I'm sorry that you thought.
How do you have a
were in
soundboard?
the particular live you were looking for, but this is not the live for you. Okay. So you have to keep scrolling. Okay. No one here is incels
You
or
just-
broke actually. By the way, why are you here if you're an incel?
To make fun of the incel beta boy who is you.
Then why are you making fun? Why are you making fun of yourself? I don't get it.
You're embarrassing.
I know you are, but what am I? That's the best you can do?
No,
Are
I
we
know.
The
fine?
best
Are we
you can
fine?
do?
We know what you are.
Why are you
we
muting?
know what you are. It's not a question. It's not a question.
Yes.
Oh, well, I was just wondering, like, if Trump finger blasted your mom, would you still vote for him like he did to E. Jean Carroll?
I don't know, man. If you stuck your pecker in my mouth, would you swallow? I
So
bet
you're
you
not
would.
answering the question because you just simply
No,
like the
no. I
rapist.
think you're just
Okay,
obnoxious.
that's fine.
I think you're just obnoxious and stupid. And you know what? You know what you're suffering from.
What's
Neuter
stupid about
Democrats
having
syndrome.
like a moral compass
Yeah,
that doesn't allow you to vote for a rapist?
No. How about we talk about something that involves you being a sourpuss loser Democrat that is neutered, that has no political power right now because your side is irrelevant. You have no say in the House, Senate, presidency, and the Supreme Court. And guess what? All those
That's interesting.
all those little circuit courts you guys were going to try to sabotage Trump's agenda with. Oh, guess what? The Supreme Court shot that down. So not only you're neutered, my friend, you have to sit down and pee. So enjoy the ride, my friend. You're going
So
along
just to
with
be
whether you
clear,
like it or
you're
not.
fine with him finger blasting your mom.
Yeah, man. Okay, goodbye, neuter Democrat. Goodbye.
We're going to use this picture for a little bit.
Oh, we actually got one with some real followers. You want to do this?
Sure. Patricia, you're on my live. You're the mod. Okay, my two mods are on mute. How old are you? Did you vote for?
What?
How old are you? Did you vote for?
30 and I didn't vote.
What are you voted for?
Who would?
Jesus Christ.
How old are you and who did you vote for?
I answered that question, Patricia.
So you didn't vote.
That is correct.
Why didn't you vote?
I certainly wouldn't have voted for the guy that's going to pardon a sex trafficker.
Yeah, see you later, bro.
Yeah.
It makes you break free.
I bet.
So instead of
morning,
putting
my
the human
amazing
trafficker
crackers.
in Alligator Alcatraz, he moved her into a low security prison.
Planet.
He's gonna pardon her, and you fucking man. Condemned January 6th. See, this is a trick. I'm gonna make you defend violent criminals in DC. Condemned January 6th.
What can we do for you?
Condemned January 6th. Prove you're not a hypocrite.
What do you want?
Well, the prompt says that the Democrats will defend violent criminals in Washington, D.C. So to prove you're not a hypocrite, condemn January 6th.
All right, well, let's talk about that. Was everybody there?
We're not going to discuss anything. You're either going to condemn it or you're a hypocrite.
Well, no, not necessarily, right? So let's talk about it. Was everybody there violent?
Is everybody in Washington, D.C. violent? No. How do the percentages break down? The percentage of people that stormed the Capitol were violent versus the percentage of people in Washington, D.C. that are violent. January 6th was far more violent.
If you plan BLM
riots.
The BLM riots. Did your parents meet at the family reunion?
This is why we can't take you guys serious. I hate to break it to you, but that shit just doesn't look good on you.
Pelosi was a mastermind.
Visited Incel support network for people like us.
What in the world?
I have tried.
Nah, man, we hate women because we're in the closet because we deny who we really are. That's why we're incels. Fuck feminism, right, guys?
Corey, I have a serious question.
Before you ask that question,
Yeah, I don't trust nobody.
He's gonna pardon a human trafficker and a serial rapist, and you're still gonna worship him.
You can't say that on here, number.
You're a fucking coward. You know you're wrong,
You're right,
and you don't want to
Ted.
be proven wrong.
You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
I know.
Is Trump gonna pardon the human trafficker and the serial rapist to own the libs? Is that the strategy? Trafficker and the serial rapist.
He is
to own
gonna
the libs?
pardon
Is
the
that the
human
strategy?
Were you talked to, Planet? Nobody.
Will you talk to? Were you talk to? Why don't you go smoke a fucking?
I'm pretty sure your mom fucking hates you.
Ghislaine Maxwell should be in Alligator Alcatraz, not a cushy federal prison.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in like a minimum security prison right now.
How old are you?
And they never put sex criminals in those things. So why is he going to pardon a human trafficker?
Dude, go away.
Why is he going to pardon a human trafficker?
Dude, go away.
You gotta watch the language, man. That's the most important information that you screamed about in the comments?
If you want to come back up, you better gift.
It's getting old.
Because you're putting me at risk when you're coming up saying stuff like that.
Oh, son, did
If
they
I
have
say
a
stuff Donald Trump does that puts him at risk.
Yeah, they'll pay me next Wednesday with some bullshit.
There are other people in this panel that
you want to be a woman, so you present as a woman, so you do a lot of things women do, right? So you cause a lot of the problems that women cause, right? So you also be part of the problem, right?
I'm transracial. Does that count?
Well, what I did was I found a group of like a support group, and it was all men. And we all understood that it was all women, and they withhold things from us and they're verbally abusive. So we would just get together and we'd get in a circle and we'd just like jerk and suck each other off as much as we could, because it is all women and we're trying to get our nut, right? And they're not giving it up. So we just had to rely on the bro.
This is a fact, yeah. Women love Haitian men. And if you want to tell a guy, that's not gonna be the guy for you. If he's an asshole, you're not gonna pick an asshole. You know what I'm saying? If he's tall, you look. Planet. What's up, Planet Peter?
Yo, dude, I'm sick of these bitches, man. Why don't we just get all the boys together and just start sucking each other off, you know?
Whoa, I don't know about that one, bro.
Nah, man, you know, these hoes, they ain't gonna give it up for us. You know, who knows what a man likes better than another man, you know?
Yeah, you tripping, gang. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, what's wrong with that, man?
I'm not on that, bro.
So you just hate men. Okay, whatever.
Nah, bro.
So you just hate men. Okay.
I don't hate men, bro, but damn. Hey, what's up?
Hello. What's up?
Why is he gonna pardon the human trafficker and serial rapist?
Do you have any evidence that says he's going to do that?
He's on his way to doing it. He said he wishes her well. He moved her into a low security prison, which the people that work in those say you absolutely under no circumstances ever put a sex offender like that in one of these. He's really flirting with it, going around saying, well, you know, I have the power to do it and all that.
Which
and
he
he's in
would
the
have the
list and
power
he
to
needs
do
to
it.
make himself look good.
Okay, well, how do you know he's in the list? How do you know he's going to
Because
pardon
the
her?
FBI flagged his name in there multiple times. Well, he's in the files.
Well, the FBI whistleblower came out and told all you dumbasses that the reason that he's on the list of the things in the
Then
files
release
as
it.
his name is because Epstein was bitching that Trump never gets caught up in scandals or arrested like he does.
If you look at the timeline, it's just extremely suspicious.
Yeah, he was best friends with that
you go
horrible
from
person
50
for
That
years.
doesn't matter.
Wait,
Okay, let me ask you guys the question. In what major case in the United States that was this freaking major did they ever release files and evidence before you charge anyone else for doing it?
I don't know what you're even talking about.
When did they release files and evidence in a major case like this before they went for other people that were involved? You want convictions, you want charges, right? You want
I just
you
want
people
the
held
I just
accountable,
want
right?
the whole files
Do
released.
you want
but he
people held
suspended
accountable,
Congress
or do
when they
you
were
hate
going to
Donald
vote for
Trump?
it.
Which one?
not that
What's
we
more
hate
important
Donald
to you?
Trump.
I want the information to be
then
made
I
public,
answer
but
the
he's
question.
covering his ass.
So then you never want
He
people held
suspended
accountable.
Congress so
you
they
want,
couldn't
you
vote
want
on
nobody
it
held
because they
accountable.
got dangerously
You
close.
have
You
to
want
be
to hold
fair.
nobody else accountable.
You gotta be
That's what
fair.
you're saying.
The MAGA
I want
I am
everybody
being
to be
fair.
held accountable.
You're
I
not
want the
being fair.
information
You're
made
being
public,
blinded.
and he
I don't
blocked
understand.
it.
I mean, how do you go from MAGA wanting the list to now the list doesn't matter? Make it make sense.
I've
to me.
never
Not
said I
you,
wanted
not
the
you.
exact listing
general.
that wouldn't prove guilt. I've always said I want a list that will say guilt. When you have suspects, they float names out there and then they'll publicly come out and say, this is our suspect. We either arrested him or there's a manhunt because they have actual evidence, but they never release the evidence. They go through a trial.
This administration doesn't care about that kind of stuff.
This administration is the only administration that actually tried to hold
that has
Epstein
deported
fully
people
accountable.
in large numbers like
Then
this
what,
without
why,
due
why
process.
the hesitation
Do
to
not
just release the
pivot.
files? What is the
Because
hesitation?
again,
No, I'm
that
talking
would
about-
mean you're
I'm talking about
releasing
justice, which is what
you're
you talked
releasing
about.
information also on people that may not be guilty. Therefore, you taint a jury pool. In no major case have we ever done that.
Then why did they campaign on releasing the list for so
He
many
never
years?
campaigned on it. He had people in his
okay,
administration
now you're
that
just
did not.
lying.
Okay, show me a rally. I'll give you $1,000 if you can bring up at a single rally that Donald J. Trump said he was going to release the files. All the files.
Bondi did, at least.
They campaigned on advocating for releasing the files. It
He
may
did
not be
not.
on him
She
to
had it on
release
her
the
desk.
files,
No.
but
Yeah,
under his
we're
administration.
talking Donald J. Trump. We're not talking people that believe something that's not factually true. And then when they saw all of the files and what was in them, they later changed their statements.
What did
We're
Dan
talking
Dan
Donald J.
Bongino and
Trump.
Kash Patel say about Jeffrey Epstein before they were put in this administration?
Yeah, and what information did they specifically know? Because that's a need to know, even if they had former and current security clearance. They didn't have the need
If they
to know
were
to all
covering
this
up
shit.
for something, they would be behaving exactly the way they are now.
Could be, but again, do you have any evidence that says otherwise? Also, I am telling you,
Yes, the
they
fact
have
that they've
sub-
changed their narrative so dramatically over
All I
the
know is
last
I've
few
seen
years.
Well,
Party-
if everything
party
you're saying
together
is
pretty
true,
hard.
everything you're saying is true, you're either going to have to admit that Attorney General Garland is also covering this up, or that he's going to start saying that the Trump administration is covering it up and that there is a client list and they have it. They don't want it to you. So you're going to have to admit one of those two things because they subpoenaed him and he's going to be talking to Congress on this topic.
I'm perfectly happy with all kinds of people going down. I don't care what party they're part of.
Why do you want files released of evidence that would convict them, but then taint a jury pool so you cannot get a conviction?
Pay attention, ladies, because this is so fucking important that you hear this. If I can get, not just me alone, because obviously I can't do this alone, but if I get all of them, all of us men come together, which I guarantee you fucking ladies, this is more than possible. If I can get all the men to come together and come into an agreement that you dressing provocatively is a charge, it's now illegal. Meaning, if you dress, what's it called again, Don? Is it public indecency? Public indecency. If you get caught with public indecency to this level where I'm talking about, to this level where you're fucking dressed out with your cheeks out and you're showing cleavage, showing your camel toes, to this fucking level of restriction, ladies, I guarantee you, you will be fucking spending time in jail. Because there's no reason why you should be fucking tempting a man. No reason.
The 304s be wearing stilettos when they ain't even a proper street. And they be dressing fully naked when they ain't even a proper street. Like, what's going in their mind?
Dude, fuck all these bitches. Let's just get all us bros together and start sucking and fucking ourselves.